welcome to the first video of Magic Academy. Today we are going to have a deck check on Yawgmoth Court of Calling from Modern. We have like 4 Court of Callings for Yawgmoth, which is indicated by the name of the deck. We have 4 Grist, which is more or less the key card of the deck, where you can create some dudes to feed your Court of Calling, you can sacrifice your creatures to destroy some creatures or planeswalkers, or you can finish off your opponent. We also have, because we really want to go to the board, 4 Wall of Roots. We have 4 Delighted Halfling. I found regularly Delighted Halfling is a bit better than for example Birds of Paradise in this format at the moment, because of the use of Orcish Bowmaster. Orcish Bowmaster is really strong against toughness 1 creatures, and therefore the 2 toughness from Delighted Halfling is very important. We also have 1 Gilded Goose because I want a 5th mana creature. We have 4 Yawgmoth to combo out with Yawgmoth. And then we have a bunch of one-offs, or fun-offs, as I usually refer them to. We have 1 Haywire Might, which might be one of the best ones to deal with like a Blinding Leyline or something like that. Then we have 1 Blood Artist. We have 1 Scavenging Ooze. Scavenging Ooze is mostly for the late game where it will grow very big. Sometimes it can even take a nice creature interaction and be the biggest creature on the board. Some nice graveyard interaction. But I find it the very best when it is coming from the late game. Then we have Hapatra, Vizier of Poisons, which is another Yawgmoth-ish styled card with Yawgmoth, though it creates a really strong way of building up a board. We have only 2 Orcish Bowmaster, which is something a little bit atypical. The most people I see play 3. I feel that Orcish Bowmaster, because the most people play around it, because the most people play something where the cards is not that good again, where choose some cards that's better against Orcish Bowmaster than not, then I like to shave one of them to something even more funnier. We have 3, which is my favorite card of the deck, Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Agatha's Soul Cauldron is a really strong card in this deck, where it creates that all creatures can be Yawgmoth, all creatures can be Grist, or all creatures can be Wall of Roots, which is really a strong addition. Also, when we go into the late game beats plan, where it is about having the biggest creature, it will build up some huge creatures that force your opponent to block. From the other end of the game, we have, from the 3 drops, we have 1 Honest Rothstein. Honest Rothstein is showing me a surprisingly great effort over and over again by picking up a creature that already died, that picking up a creature Grist milled, or sometimes even go down, kill something with Grist, pick him up, play him again. I really love it. Then we have Endurance, which is against the Mirror, against the Delver-ish decks where we can shuffle their graveyard in. And we have, of course, a Sheoldred, the Apocalypse, to kill our opponent very fast, or to draw our entire deck with Yawgmoth. I have started to playing with 1 Kitchen Finks. I'm not entirely sure that it should be in there, but I feel that it's very good against especially these aggro-ish decks, especially against Burn, where I feel that this deck really struggles. Let's move on to the sideboard, where we can see some of the regular interactions. We have for our sideboard 2 Fulminator Mage, killing lands for the 5-color decks. Usually, we have 2 Pick Your Poison, which is taking off the flying creatures from the Delver decks. It's taking off the enchantments for the 5-color decks. I really love this one. We have 1 Reclamation Sage, which is almost sideboarded in because people have these enchantments, either Rest in Peace or something that cut off all my activated abilities or something similar. We have Force of Vigor, which is the enchantment removal I bought in the least. I feel that it is very good though, so I think it should be in there. Then we have 3 Fatal Push against the mirror, against people there's playing creatures. I really love it. It is great to because we really want to go a longer game plan, a little longer game plan when we after sideboard usually. This is more a mid-range deck than it is an actual combo deck. Then we have 2 Thoughtseize, which is good when we want to extend the game, when we want to disrupt our opponent before he puts out something. Then we have Sheoldred's Edict, which can force your opponent to sacrifice a Planeswalker. It is hard to deal with Planeswalkers in general, so I think this is a very fine addition. We have 2 Endurance in the sideboard. Usually these are very strong against the mirror, against people where we want to beat. So I really think these are cool. I hope you liked the video. It was a very short cap of a Court of Calling Yawgmoth combo deck where follow beneath. Either give me a follow here in the channel or support us by buying from MA Athens on Card Market. See you out there.